I'm going to show you something that will help you and your clients guaranteed stop binging, especially if you have been relapsing in and out of binging for years. This is straight out of quantum physics, the very rules that govern our life. And this is the complex wave function. I'm going to simplify it for you and show you how it applies to your binging. Every wave has 4 points. The first point is that low point over here. And as it hits that low point, the wave is going to start to go up. And that's the second point. And then it starts to hit a peak. And that peak is the third point. And when it hits that peak, it starts to go down again. And that's the fourth point. And then eventually the wave goes up again. It starts a new wave cycle. Together chain, waves form cycles. These are 4 important points, and I'm going to show you how it applies to your binging as well. Okay, so when you're binging, you're basically just going downwards. You're on the down wave. And then when you hit an enough is enough point, you just hit the lowest part of the wave. And then as you start to go up again by eating better or tracking calories or going to the gym or whatever, that's the up part of the wave. And then when you hit a breaking point, that's the peak of the wave. And then eventually it will start to go down again. And what a lot of coaches or therapists or trainers who work with clients, who serve clients who struggle with this, and they secretly struggle with it, don't understand, is that each part of the wave plays a significant role in keeping that cycle alive. And so the up part, which is tracking calories, doing better, going to the gym, is still part of the full wave. Eventually, it will lead to an enough is enough point where you start to drop again. And so the next time you or your clients are done with binging and ready to do better, don't just do the obvious and start tracking or dieting or going back to the gym regularly or doing random routines, all that kind of stuff. Don't do that, right? Because if you're going to do it, you're just going to repeat the same cycle. Instead, pause, consider where you're at in the cycle, and from there, the strategy is different. And I'm going to be recording a training on how to break free from that cycle and do things differently depending on where you're at, and how to find out where you're at in the cycle as well. DM me cycles or comment cycles and I'll send it to you.